Hey guys, what is up? Today we're going to be talking about outlap temps, specifically engine temps, and whether you want to use lean fuel, standard fuel, if you want to brake drag to get additional engine temps. Important to note, ideal range 105 to 125. Once you get past 125, you're losing a little bit of performance. After 135, I would say you're overheating the engine and you're losing a good amount of performance. So let's look at Vegas, one of those cold tracks. So this is just done with lean fuel. So lean fuel the whole outlap. Look, we're only getting 75, 76 degrees. We changed the standard a little late, but yeah, you're gonna be far off that ideal range. Now this is done at standard fuel. So standard fuel, the entire outlap. Note we use a little bit more fuel. We use about 0.3 a lap. So we used about, I think we started with 3. We're down to 2 as we cross the line. Important to know that. Lose some engine temp in that turn 1, and you lose some of that in the chicane in sector 1. So you would want to be a little bit higher if possible. So next we did standard with brake drag. So right away you can see about 10 degrees more engine temps, about 115. But note we use about 2-3 tenths more fuel as we cross the line. But we have some margin to play with as we get into sector 1. So that's not a bad idea, especially of doing brake dragging, especially if your laps, the outlap is slowed down because of traffic, and then you can't do just a normal outlap. Then you want to add some brake dragging in there to get some engine temp back up. Alright, so now we did full wet conditions at Vegas, and like any good F124 driver, we went inters at the full wet conditions. This is done standard, so we're not even doing lean anymore. As we cross the line, we're going to be 103, 104. So a little low. But let's see on the next lap. So this is now standard with brake dragging. We're a bit better, 6 or 7 degrees better. But yeah, it's a little bit better to do the brake dragging, use a little bit more fuel. So here we now have Austria full wets, but on inters. This is done just a standard fuel. And you can see we have the margin without having to do any brake dragging. So at some of these warmer tracks, you don't have to worry about the brake dragging, but you definitely don't want to be switching to lean. That's a mistake. Okay, a nice moment. Okay, now this is done with lean, dry outlap. You have no engine temps. You're 25 degrees below where you want to be. I would say you only want to do lean if you did a fast lap and then you messed up and then you're trying to make it back to the line with enough fuel, then I guess you could switch to lean, but you're going to be suboptimal on your engine temps. Now this is Miami, basically the hottest track, or one of the hottest tracks, again on lean, no engine temps. So what's the conclusion from this? Avoid using lean on your outlaps. Brake dragging if the track is very cold, Vegas, consider that, or if it's raining, consider it. Consider brake dragging under safety car. So if you're under safety car, I would avoid using lean. I would switch to standard, and then do a little bit of brake dragging with revving the engine to see if make sure you can have some engine temps. Ideal range 105 to 125. So remember that. Thank you so much for watching. See ya. Bye.